Hey guys, we're back and we're going to go over some of these personal details in the contact section. So in the previous video, we created a contact for Jane Doe. She is a new lead. As you can see, some of this information already pre-populated from that small form we had filled out before. So the intent here is that she's a buyer, but let's say, well, you also found out that she wants to sell her home too. So you can change this and make it buyer and seller as well. So then if you need to change any other information, you can do so here. So let's say she wants to sell within the next year. Maybe she is a nurture. Again, don't worry too much on the status. You will have a breakdown of this in your onboarding packet. As you get to know her and more information, you can fill things out like birth date. Maybe in conversation, you already know that she's married. Anniversary, it doesn't specify whether it's talking about being married or home anniversary because there is no home anniversary designated like specifically. So what we do is we actually use this for home anniversary. If you find out their marital status anniversary, you can put that in the description. Generally speaking, we put husbands and wives as one contact unless we need to make them two different contacts. So if they become, ambassadors of joy and we have all of their information for both of them, we may make two different contacts, but oftentimes we just have information for one or a phone number for one and email for another. So we'll just leave them as one contact. If that's the case and you get two different birth dates, same thing. You can add one of their birthdays here, another one in the description, or both in the description. Completely up to you. Here you can put maybe how many kids they have, how many pets they have. Again, you can always put more in the description. So they have two kids. Well, it's two boys, ages 13 and 7. They have pets. Well, it's two dachshunds. Here you can put company and job title if you have that information. And the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, these are for website addresses. So this is important to try to fill out, especially Facebook, when it comes to retargeting ads. You'll want this to be filled in if you can find them on Facebook. Obviously, you don't want to stalk people, but if you've gotten in a relationship with them, you've spoken multiple times, they're clearly interested, try adding them on Facebook. You'll know when it's appropriate to add them. However, if you find them on Facebook, you can copy their Facebook URL address in here without being friends with them, and the retargeting will still work the same. Tags here, you can scroll through and find the tag you need. If you know the tag already, you can add that. So, you have met this person because you met them at the coffee shop, and they are a future buyer and a future seller. They're local, and that's about all you really know about them right now. So we're just going to leave those like that. If you have a new tag, say something that's not in here, you can add a new one, although we ask that you don't, because those tags that you add, everybody can see. If you feel like a tag is missing that should be there, contact operations or your direct admin, and we can see if another one fits that or if we need to create a new one, because we don't want too many tags kind of bogging everything down. We want consistency. So here, you can fill in more information. If you get their phone number, you can add that in here. You'll see these radio buttons. I know it looks a little confusing because it just says primary and it's right in between address and phone, and even actually is a little bit closer to address. It's talking about the phone number. So when you go to fill this in, you'll select which of these is the primary phone number. Here you can add address, and then of course you can edit the salutation, which is where it will show up on an envelope or a letter addressed to them. When you're done, you'll hit Save Details, and we can look at the rest of this card together.